Good day, people. In Ponniyin Selvan, this is episode number 8. One of the arms stretched out by the river Ponni or Kaveri to reach the ocean is known by the name Arisilaru. The beautiful Arisil flows very close and to the south of river Kaveri. In Arisilaru, there was a boat floating by. Who were the divine women seated on the beautifully carved boat constructed like a floating swan? Who is the radiant jewel among women seated in their midst like the full moon among twinkling stars, like a queen born to rule all 7 worlds? Who is the gentle damsel seated next to her playing the veena? Who are these heavenly beauties coming down the stream, mixing the pleasant melody of their music with the gurgling noises of the river? The women in the boat were singing few lines from Silapadikaram. The boat floated down gently till it stopped near a landing amidst the woods. 2 women disembarked it. One of them was that dignified lady comparable to a queen of the 7 worlds. The other is a companion who was creating the enchanting harmony while playing the veena. Though both were beautiful, there was difference between both of them. One of them was comparable to the full moon and the other with the young crescent of late evening. One with a dancing peacock, the other with a singing nightingale. One with the queen of gods, whereas her friend was like Radi, the beloved of Cupid. One was comparable to the fast-flowing, turbulent Ganga, her companion with that of gentle Kaveri. Without further ado, let me introduce these 2 ladies to you. The lady with a certain dignity in her posture is Kundavai, the beloved daughter of Emperor Sundara Chola. She is the elder sister to Arulmozhi Varma, who would later attain historic fame as RajaRaja I. She is the lady revered by the people as the young royal princess, the younger Prati. A distinguished daughter of the Tamils, she laid the foundations for the greatness of the Chola Empire. She is the capable lady who will raise and mold the ambitions of Rajaraja's son Rajendra and make him the greatest of monarchs in the South Indian history. Her friend is Vanadi, a noble woman from the clan of Kodumbalur chieftains. She came to enjoy the fortune of being a part of Kundavai's household. In the future, she too would attain greatness unparalleled in history. After both of them disembarked the boat, Kundavai instructed the other women in the boat to stay behind. Both of the ladies boarded the chariot and left to Kudandai astrologer's home. Vanadi asked Kundavai the reason for their visit to the astrologer's place. "We are going to ask about you. For the past few months, you seem to be a girl possessed, lost in some dream world, losing weight. We are going to ask him if you will be cured of these fantasies and become healthy once again." "Akka, there's nothing wrong with my health. We don't have to ask him anything about me. Let's go back." "No, my dear, no. I'm not going to ask him anything about you. I shall ask him about me. I am going to ask him if I would ever be married, or am I going to spend all my life a virgin maid?" "Akka, why do you have to ask the astrologer about it? All the princes from the 56 kingdoms from Cape Comorin to the Himalayas would come running, vying with each other. Why, even princes from other countries across the seas from Yavana and Kadaram will come. I wonder which of these princes will have the fortune of receiving your hand. You have to determine that. Vanadi, if I marry any one of these princes from any alien nation, I will have to go with them to his kingdom. My dear, I have a great dislike to go away from this delightful Chola kingdom where the Ponni flows. I have taken an oath that I will not go to another kingdom from here. Akka, whatever you say, a person born as a woman will one day have to be married. Is that not so? No law says that, my dear. Vanadi, do you remember Avayar? Did she not live for a long time as a queen among poets but a virgin maid? Well, if I do have to be married, I shall choose an orphan Chola warrior for my consort. That fellow will not have any kingdom. He will not demand that I go to another nation. He will remain here itself, in this Chola country. Akka, does it mean that you will never leave these Chola territories? Only now I am happy. If you have to move to another kingdom, I too will have to follow you. I cannot be parted from you. At the same time, I have no heart to leave this beautiful Chola land. If you are married, won't you have to leave? I am not going to marry anyone, Akka. Aha! Now I understand everything. Are you trying to fool me? You have no great love for this Chola land. The Chola nation you love is bearing sword and spear and has gone to Lanka to conduct a campaign. Do you think that I do not know your secrets? Akka, am I so foolish? Where is the sun and where is the morning dewdrop? What is the use if a dewdrop wishes for the friendship of the fiery sun? Yes, I accept the dewdrop is small and the sun is mighty and bright. Still, does the dewdrop not seize the bright sunshine in itself? Vanadi now replied cheerfully, Akka, are you saying that can a mere dewdrop attain the sun? Then suddenly, in a sad tone, the dewdrop wishes to do so. In fact, it enslaves the sun's ray. But what's the use? Within a short time, it is severely punished. It dries up in the bright sunlight and disappears without a trace. That is wrong, Vanati. The sun recognizes the love of the dewdrop and merges her into himself. He thinks that his beloved lady, the dewdrop, should not be seen by other men. He lets her out again after darkness. Doesn't the hidden dewdrop appear again every morning? Akka, you're telling me all these stories only to cheer me up. So you do accept there's some sadness in your heart. All these days you hid it from me. This is why we are now going to the astrologer of Kudandai. The house of the Kudandai astrologer was situated in the outskirts of the city besides a Kali temple. The chariot did not enter the city but went around and reached the house. The astrologer and one of his disciples waited readily outside the house. The astrologer welcomed his visitors with great respect and courtesy. My great lady, a reincarnation of both Kalaimagal and Tirumagal. Welcome, welcome. It is the fortune of my humble abode that you have come in search of me once again. Mr. Astrologer, I hope that nobody else will come in search of you at this time, asked Kundavai. No one will come, Taye. Not many people come in search of me these days. Only when troubles in the world increase will people seek the astrologer. Nowadays, under the rule of your esteemed father, the Emperor Sundara Chola, the people have no troubles at all. They possess all the comforts and luxuries and live life with happiness. Do you mean to say that I have some troubles and therefore I've come to consult you? Asked Kundavai.
No, great lady, no. Will the beloved daughter of Sundara Chola, who possess immense wealth, have any troubles? Since the people have no troubles, this poor astrologer is cast into misfortune. Nobody is to take care of him. Therefore, you have come here like a goddess with solicitude for my troubles. Please come in and grace my humble house, said the witful astrologer. Kundavai turned to the charioteer and said, Take the chariot to the shades of the banyan tree behind the temple and wait. Kundavai and Vanadi entered the astrologer's house as he led them inside. The astrologer instructed his disciple to guard the entrance carefully and to not let anyone inside the house. Astrologer's house was decorated to receive his royal visitors. In the wall was a decorated figure of the goddess Devi. 2 seats were made ready for seating the visitors. A tall metal lamp was lit. The floor gleamed with intricate column decorations. Several tablets and palm leaf charts with the scribbles and symbols of the astrologer's trade were scattered about. After both ladies were seated, the astrologer sat down. Sir, can you find out why we've come here by your astrology? Asked Kundavai. So be it, Taye, said the astrologer
and closed his eyes. He muttered some mantras and then opened his eyes and said,
My lady, you've come here today mainly to ask about the horoscope of this young girl. That is what the grace of the goddess reveals to me.
Aha! Remarkable! How can we praise your powers? Yes, sir, I've come to ask about this girl. She came to Palayare Palace about a year ago. For the first 8 months, she was very cheerful and happy. But for the last 4 months, something has happened to her. Often she seems depressed and she has forgotten even her laughter. She tells me that nothing is wrong with her health. But if her parents come and question me in the future, what can I tell them?
Taye, is she not the beloved daughter of the Lord of Kodumbalur? Is her name Vanati?
Asked the astrologer. Yes, you seem to know everything.
I even have the horoscope of this young lady. I have it in my collection. Please wait a little. Let me get it.
The astrologer opened an old casket by his side and searched for a while. He then picked up a palm leaf notation of a horoscope and looked at it carefully. A few kilometers away from Kudandai, that is today's Kumbakonam, the interim capital of the Cholas, Palayare, was situated. The astrologer of Kudandai had collected the horoscopes of all the royal family living at the Palayare palace. He had found Vanadi's horoscope amidst this collection. As the astrologer was looking at the horoscope for a very long time, with a little impatience, Kundavai asked, What, sir? Are you going to say something or not?
Taye, what can I say? How can I say it? I had studied this horoscope once before and could not believe it myself. I doubted if anything could be like it and kept it aside. Now, when I see the divine face of this lady and look at her horoscope at the same time, I am speechless. Madam, this is a very fortunate horoscope. I am saying it with the belief that you will not mistake my words. This is way better than even your horoscope. I have never till now seen such a lucky horoscope.
Kundavai smiled on hearing it and Vanadi felt shy.
Let me say something specific. 4 months ago, something that appeared to be an ill omen occurred. Something slipped and fell. But in truth, that is not an ill omen. It is from that incident that this lady will obtain all her good fortune. Where will her husband come from? When will he come? What is his identification? Can you tell us all these things from the horoscope, sir? Asked Kundavai. Let's catch up on the details of Vanathee's Prince Charming in the next episode. Please do like and share my videos and subscribe to my channel to continue listening to this wonderful epic novel. Thank you.